Check out the Burj Khalifa's incredible 46 miles per hour elevator, the fastest in the world. The Burj Khalifa in Dubai is home to the world's fastest elevator, reaching speeds of 46 miles per hour. Designed by Hitachi, the elevator system consists of 57 elevators, including the world's highest traveling elevator at 1,654 feet. To withstand extreme speeds, the elevator's rails are made of high-strength steel, and its cars are pressurized to reduce air resistance. The elevator can transport passengers 124 stories in just 57 seconds, making it the fastest in the world. The elevator's advanced control system ensures a smooth ride, accelerating and decelerating at a rate of 1.2 meters per second squared. The Burj Khalifa's record-breaking elevator has set a new standard for high-speed vertical. Get an inside look at Michael Jordan's famous pre-game routine, which includes a specific sequence of movements that helped him get into the zone and dominate on the court. Michael Jordan's pre-game routine, known as the Jumpman routine, started with a specific warm-up in the locker room. He would put on his left shoe first, then his right, a ritual that brought him comfort and focus. Jordan's routine included putting on his jersey, followed by his iconic tongue-out expression, a mental preparation tactic. He'd then visualize his shots and plays, mentally rehearsing success to build confidence and composure. The Jumpman routine helped Jordan get in the zone, allowing him to perform at an exceptionally high level consistently. Witness the breathtaking display of Photinus carolinus fireflies, which synchronize their flashes to create a stunning light show in the forest. Photinus carolinus fireflies are found only in the southeastern United States. These fireflies have a unique ability to control the amount of light they produce. Males use their flashes to attract females, who respond with their own flash patterns. As the fireflies mature, their flashes become synchronized, creating a stunning light show. This synchronized flashing is thought to be an adaptation to overwhelm predators. The light show typically peaks in late May and early June, lasting around 2 weeks. In the NFL, a false start is called when a player moves before the ball is snapped, but did you know that this rule can be misapplied? If a player is simply adjusting their stance or reacting to a defensive player's movement, leading to some disputed calls and costly penalties? A false start in football is called when a player moves before the ball is snapped. The NFL rulebook defines a false start as any movement by a player simulating the start of a play. Players are allowed to adjust their stance or react to defensive movement without penalty. A key factor in determining a false start is whether the player's movement was sudden and abrupt. False start penalties can be costly, often resulting in a 5-yard penalty and a first down. The sinking of the Wilhelm Gustloff sparked controversy and investigation. The Wilhelm Gustloff was a German ocean liner that sank on the 30th of January 1945 during World War II. Over 10,000 people, mostly civilians and wounded soldiers, were on board when it set sail from East Prussia. The ship was torpedoed by a Soviet submarine, S-13, while en route to Kiel, Germany. The tragedy resulted in the loss of over 9,000 lives, making it the deadliest maritime disaster in history. The Gustloff's captain, Friedrich Petersen, was criticized for not taking adequate precautions despite receiving warnings of Soviet submarines in the area. An investigation by the German Navy concluded that a combination of factors, including inadequate training and poor communication, contributed to the tragedy. At just 12 years and 7 months old, American chess prodigy Ramesh Babu Praggnanandhaa became the youngest international master in history, beating the record set by his compatriot Gukesh D. Ramesh Babu Praggnanandhaa is an American chess prodigy of Indian origin. He became the youngest international master in history at 12 years and 7 months old. Praggnanandhaa broke the record previously set by his compatriot Gukesh D. He achieved this feat through intense practice and natural talent. Praggnanandhaa's achievement has inspired a new generation of young chess players. He continues to dominate the chess world at a remarkably young age. Explore the neural circuits of the zebrafish brain and learn how researchers use this model organism to study neurological disorders like Parkinson's and autism. Zebrafish have a brain structure similar to humans, with a forebrain, midbrain, and hindbrain. The zebrafish brain develops rapidly, with most neurons formed within the first 24 hours after fertilization. Researchers use zebrafish to to study neurological disorders like Parkinson's and autism due to their genetic similarity to humans. Zebrafish are transparent, allowing scientists to visualize and track brain development in real time. Dr. Heribert W. Steinberg and other scientists use zebrafish to study brain development and behavior, gaining insights into human brain function. The Wilhelm Gustloff disaster is often overlooked in history, but its impact was significant. The Wilhelm Gustloff was a German passenger liner turned hospital ship during World War II. On the 30th of January 1945, it was torpedoed by a Soviet submarine in the Baltic Sea. The ship was carrying over 10,000 people, mostly civilians and wounded soldiers, to safety. In just 55 minutes, the Wilhelm Gustloff sank, resulting in over 9,300 deaths. The disaster was one of the deadliest maritime disasters in history, surpassed only by the Titanic. The tragedy was largely forgotten due to the Soviet Union's efforts to conceal the incident. From Jennifer Aniston's job as a bike messenger to Chris Pratt's stint as a waiter, find out what your favorite stars did before making it big. Before becoming a Friends star, Jennifer Aniston worked as a bike messenger in New York City. Chris Pratt waited tables at a Bubba Gump Shrimp Co. restaurant in Maui, Hawaii. Danny DeVito was a hairstylist before landing his breakout role on TV's Taxi. Harrison Ford worked as a carpenter, even building a door for actress Sally Kellerman. Megan Fox was a banana mascot at a Florida smoothie shop, wearing a full-body costume. Steve Buscemi was a New York City firefighter for 4 years before pursuing acting. Join me as I explore how nuclear meltdowns are portrayed in popular video games like Fallout, STALKER, and Chernobyl, Untold Stories, and how they compare to real-life events. The first video game to feature a nuclear meltdown was 1985's Wasteland, a post-apocalyptic RPG. Fallout's Vault-Tec vaults were inspired by real-life Cold War-era underground bunkers. STALKER, Chernobyl Exclusion Zone, is based on the real-life 1986 disaster, with similar geography and landmarks. Chernobyl, Untold Stories is the only game to consult with real-life Chernobyl cleanup workers for authenticity. Nuclear meltdowns in games often exaggerate radiation effects for gameplay purposes, unlike real-life events.